and welcome to the Computer Lab Vids YouTube channel, and this is a episode 2 in the series on getting started on YouTube. So this episode is all about setting up your homepage, the page where everybody goes to when they first go onto your channel. So the first thing you need to do is sign into your Google account. If you don't have a Google account, then you need to create one before we get started on this video. So you've got your Google account, make sure you sign in from the top right hand corner, put your password in if it asks you for it, and then that will get you into YouTube. So click on, if you've got multiple channels, you need to select which one you want. So channel, click your channel if prompted. You know you're logged in because it tells you in the top right and the top left hand corners. Okay, so over to the left hand menu bar, you will see that we have home and my channel. Click on the my channel icon, and then this takes you to the central page where we need to edit our bits and pieces for our sort of home page that everybody will see when they go onto your channel. So you notice there we have the channel art in the middle, and then to the left of that we have the channel icon. Google channel icon actually goes across all Google services, so it can take several hours to populate. Don't worry about that if it doesn't immediately show up. So click on the edit button. This will take you to this screen here where you can upload photos if you don't already got some. I've just got some here that's already in my sort of Google Photos album, picture of a charger. You can crop and zoom if you've got a picture of a face on there or a logo. Once you've done that, you just click the done icon in the top right hand corner, and that will populate on the Google services and also onto YouTube. Okay, so that is your channel icon sorted. Obviously in the middle we have the add channel art. Now there, I have done a previous video, episode 1. So if you haven't seen that already, it's best just watching that and then uploading your photo, keeping it on your computer. And if you have that picture already created, you click on the middle blue button here, and you can obviously upload the channel art that you've created. And bearing in mind the sizes, picture size 2560 by 1440, and that's the way that Google likes you to set it, so it looks good on TVs as well as mobile devices, which we'll just touch on in a second. Obviously you can go to your photos. Like I said, these are the ones that are already uploaded into your Google photo album, so it's just linking directly to that. You can see that I've clicked on 2. Now these 2 pictures are not large enough for me to use as channel art, so I can't use them. I will pick one of these lower ones. These are one of my old channel art pictures. But if you look at here, you can see exactly how it's going to look on a desktop, TV and a mobile. Really, really important you get this bit right because it can look a mess on mobile. Like I say, watch episode 1 if you're wanting how to create this channel art, because it is really, really important. I can't stress it enough. Anyway, so we'll set this picture in the center here. Don't worry about it looking a bit cropped at the moment. This is purely in the editing view. When we go to look at it properly, it changes. And if we need to edit this, so there's a little pencil in the top right hand corner that allows us to edit the picture. So we click on this little icon there if we've got it wrong and we want to change. And then we get an option to edit the channel art. Okay, so we are now in the same place was before. Now these are the standard YouTube pictures that they provide, and you can pick any of these up. So I'll just pick this canoe one. Again, we can see exactly what it's going to look like on the desktop, TV and mobile. So click select. Not going to crop it in any way. So again, you can see that it does have a canoe on this picture, but we can't see it at the moment. That's purely for this view at the moment that we are in editing mode. Nothing to worry about. It will show it properly in a bit. Now we need to add the channel description. This is massively important for your SEO and getting your tags in, keywords, descriptions. This is your big sell. It's your shop front. You've got to get this right. Lots of keywords. Don't repeat them too much because obviously Google has the means to check to see that you've got the right keywords in there and you're not sort of keyword stuffing, tag stuffing and all the rest of it. So obviously make sure this first line is really descriptive and really to the point, because that's the bit that sort of comes up in the Google searches for you and also your viewers to see. Okay, so getting to just the left of the subscribe button, channel settings. So this is where we start to get lay our channel out so it looks nice and looks professional. Now, unfortunately, some of these here keep all the things private. If you're going to go on YouTube, you're going to have to accept the fact that nothing's going to be private and you need to get in with the community. So these settings need setting off. You can leave them private if you want. It doesn't affect the layout, but it does obviously give an inside info into your channel. The most important one there is customize the layout of your channel. So I've just clicked cancel because I just want to show you how it looks. The top bar here, you can see now it's got nothing in it at all. So if we go back to the cog icon, channel settings, turn these off, click the customize the layout of your channel, turn that on, click save, and you'll see just underneath the left where I was indicating there. Now, so you can see now we've got home, videos, playlists, channels, and about. So now we're starting to build our shop front to the world, and we can view it as somebody else, as a returning subscriber. So this is what I was saying about the picture. You can see there now it looks full as a returning subscriber. So click done. We're happy with that. We're going to now start editing our look and feel and put some good keywords and tags and bits and pieces in there. Okay, so playlists. I clicked on the videos there, as you can see, but there's nothing in videos because we've got nothing uploaded at this stage. So playlists, we click on playlists, and this is where we create our sections of our shop, if it will be. So here we need to new playlist, type in the title of your playlist. So this is really like the sections of your shop, and also the so I selected private there. That's really important, especially when you're setting new playlists up. Unless you're creating where you've got lots of videos you want to add it. Once it's set to private, then obviously you just double check by the little padlock. The reason why I set it to private first is because you sort of laying out your goods in your shop, as it would be. So you don't want to be, this doesn't want to be an ongoing thing, in the fact that you don't want to be putting something in there with no description, because first time somebody comes to your site, they don't see a description in there, it's not going to make any sense to them. They're just going to go away and not come back. So before you get people coming to your site, it's best to get this laid out. So create another playlist again, give it a really good title, make sure you select underneath, make sure it's private. And once it's done, you can click create, and now we've got a couple of sections in our shop front that we're creating. We've basically got the shutters up still, nobody can see these, so we're still private, and we're still working on it ourselves without anybody viewing this site. So click on the title of that playlist, and in here now, this is us putting the bones to it, really. Give it some really good descriptive stuff. So if this is a gaming channel, the title might be, I don't know, a game, Call of Duty, and then in here that descriptive words wants to be about Call of Duty, what these videos are, if you're doing capture the flag and the capture the flag ideas and all the bits and pieces. So you're putting the bones to that playlist. Okay, so once you get your playlist created, obviously the channels in here, and it pretty much self-explanatory. We're not featuring any channels yet, but you can cross-promote channels in there. Now, getting to the about section. The about section again is massively important because it carries your keywords for your channel, the stuff you're about, how people can contact you. So in here you need to add an email. Just click on the email icon, type in your email address, could be Gmail, whatever it is, as long as it's a true email address. Click your country. This tells you and YouTube that where you're uploading from. And now we're onto the links section on the bottom. So click on links. This is massively important because it can pick you up subscribers and get them to your Twitter feeds and Facebook or wherever. So basically where the arrows point to this red section, it places icons, websites in this top on the top right hand corner there. So we'll just put a fake Twitter one in for now. So you just label it Twitter because that's what we're going to put in. I'll just go and find a Twitter site. It's not mine this. What's this one? Something about dogs, that'll do. So copy this across, paste it in. And obviously this wants to be your Twitter account because this is what we're trying to point people to, give traffic to you. And you'll see straight away there, we've got now that Twitter is now saved to our homepage banner channel art in the top right hand corner. If we want to edit this, we can put 5 of them in. So if you've got a Facebook or a website, put the description in, put the URL in, save it, and they will appear. The icons even appear with Facebook and different bits and pieces as you start to populate them across. Click on the link just to check it works. Obviously that's going to a dog's one, but it'll go to yours once you've got it set correctly. Okay, so that's pretty much us getting somewhere now with our look and feel of our site. I'm still viewing as ourselves. You just notice to the left of the Computer Geek there it says viewing as yourself, so I can view as a returning subscriber. So this is how it's going to look. Obviously at the moment we've got no videos in, and we have a couple of playlists, but because we've got them set to private at the moment, they're not showing up. So click on the home tab, go to add a section. This is our next bit, and under there we have content and we have layout. So this is how it's going to look to returning subscribers or new viewers, and this is our homepage, how it's going to lay itself out. So at first, obviously we've got no videos at the moment. When you start doing a few videos, it's best to come in here and just set it up to how you like. So posted videos, etc. It's all pretty self-explanatory. When you click the content, you can see there it puts a box. So if we had several videos, they would be lined up now. I'll just put some red boxes on so you can see how they would look. So if it's horizontal, it's going to put liked videos horizontal, or you can set it to vertical where it'll do it in columns, and you can just lay them out down the page however you want it to look. Like I said, when you start putting videos up, that's when it's best time to come in there and just sort of play around with the layout and one thing another. So just double check again, just go back into our returning subscriber section. This is viewing as if we're fresh to the site and just looking how it looks, make sure it's all as we expect it to be. Again, no playlist in there because they're still set to private. So you can return back to yourself. So you can see there, as soon as I've gone in as myself, I can then edit one of my playlists. Just click on the actual video itself, the playlist title itself, and then you can set it to private or public. And once you do that, once you've set that padlock, you can see this playlist is now public. That's free to anybody to get in to have a look at that, and obviously this is where your keywords need to be really, really good, so people can get onto your site. Okay, so getting back into the channel settings, you can now set discussions tab. So channel settings just near the subscribe button near the cog again. Show discussion tab. This is so people can comment on your videos, give you feedback, and you can set them to either display automatically or don't display until approved. Usually display automatically. Yes, you're going to get some negative stuff, but you also get the positive stuff on there as well. Click save. That's it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave any comments below, give us a like, subscribe to the channel. It all helps me create more stuff for you guys out there. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.